What's up?
Cas Kray, what's up? You know what's up? What's going on, dude? How's it going? Same old.
The same old.
Oh, of course, we're gonna open it up with the dab, I guess.
You know, this is a dab of some. I'm not quite sure. I think it was some super green crack. Super green.
You're smoking crack now, dude?
Crack. No, I'm not smoking crack right now because cracko is wacko. Jacko. So I'm gonna take this dab real quick. How you been, Craze? What's up?
I don't know. Shitty day today so far.
I heard you got
we'll
a little stiff.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. But week has been week's been alright. New job, not necessarily new job, new work, new line of work, not new line of work, but new site.
Oh.
I don't know if you know, but the life of us was that some reclaim?
That was just a drip, dude.
That was a. So what are you smoking right here?
Super green crack.
Super green crack. Where'd you get this?
In Funtown.
Funtown. Homemade shit? You didn't get some from the homie Forge? Have you talked to him recently?
I talked to Forge, and Forge is pumping out some fucking nice golden, blonde, green, gooey, kick your ass kind of fucking ooh. But that's some super green crack. I just took a dab of that. It feels nice.
Really?
This is the 840.
Why don't you tell the people what the 840 review is, Cos?
Well, the 840 review, we come together on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
We smoke and review the finest strands and strains. If you're, I totally fucking forgot what I was saying.
I just witnessed you take a dab.
That fucking smacked me right in the fucking face. Oh, we smoke and we review weed.
Yes.
And at the end of the show, if you guys are so inclined to give us a human review of how the weed affects us, because we're high and we can't really tell. So
yeah, what's up, dude?
What's going on? How you been?
How many times are we gonna open the show?
Huh?
How many times are we gonna open the show?
I don't fucking know. This is one of them late night 840s where we gotta pull it together.
We're coming at you late night tonight. Usually, we try to get a little bit earlier. The UK today.
Yeah. Hey guys, East Coast.
We usually see you guys, the UK, hang out at this hour of the night. We're super green crack.
Super green crack right
here. Would you like to give us a quick review of this real quick?
A quick review. This super green crack. If you're just trying to take a couple dabs, just to chill out.
The secret little wire.
Well, see, it's the super green crack that's causing me to speak so low. But if you're just trying to chill out, take a couple dabs, not be too fucking high, this super green crack right here is the Biznack.
Your shirt's clashing with the color scheme.
Is it really?
It looks all fuzzy, dude. It's probably chroma key. If we put the chroma key setting on, we could probably make you into a bunch of mountains.
Well, sorry, I had to earn this sweater here. This is the Team Braga competition fight sweater. Competition. You have to compete under the Team Braga banner to get this sweater, and I did. And then I spilled wax on it.
How'd that go? How'd the competition go?
I lost.
You lost?
Yeah, I lost right away.
Right away?
Yeah, the first match.
What is the difference between competition and just fucking at the gym?
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline?
Yeah.
Is it real?
It's like that moment you're gonna fight in the street. You get that you're ready to go. You don't get that in the gym.
Some people say that it's easier to fight in the street because it's just like boom, like it's damn.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're training in the gym, you're stretching with the same guy. You're like, all right, this dude smashed me last week.
Well, that's the thing though. You're comfortable with the people you're fighting, and
that's very true.
When you're not comfortable with somebody you're fighting, it's like kill or be killed. Or at least you better have that mentality, or you're gonna be on the fucking short end of the stick of the fight.
Do you get people that come into the gym and then you're like, I'm gonna smash this dude, or like, or a guy coming in who's just like, fucking, who are these fucks? Like,
yeah. Like, hell yeah. That's a common thing, dude.
Because I went into your gym.
Yeah.
And then I ended up doing like the warm up, and that shit is brutal.
That's
like you guys.
It's hardcore.
What is the usual warm up routine?
Well, we do 15 minutes of running. And then
which killed me immediately.
it's like not just running; it's sidestep, backwards runs,
Yeah.
Crisscross.
Mm-hmm. Where you're just crossing in front.
Yeah, crisscross your
Two
legs.
steps in the hardcore scene. Hope you all
Two
fit.
steps. Fucking keep that shit going. Honestly, it's like
Picking up some change.
I don't know what keeps me going in there, because like in other sports I've done, like my cardio was shit.
What other sports do you do?
I've done like football and football.
Really?
Yeah, I've done football back in the day.
What did you do? What were you in football?
Everything.
Everything?
I was
All-around
everything.
guy?
I was like a pee-wee kind of league.
The marathon man?
Yeah, they had me. I was most known for my wide receiver, safety.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver on offense, safety on defense, and I was always there. I'd intercept the fucking shit out of them.
Yeah.
I'd always be there catching shit. My cardio was shit though. For some
Are you
reason.
athletic? You're not very athletic, are you?
Yeah, I'm super athletic. I just don't have cardio. But when it comes to jiu-jitsu, it's like I have this kind of like mind over matter thing where it's just like
It's weird, right?
whatever. I know I'm tired, but it's not that bad. But I just always think in my head, it fucking sucks. I'm tired. I can't breathe. But yeah, it's not that bad.
But you ever feel like I'm tired, but I'm not as tired as you are, sort of thing? Like your opponent?
No, like I said though, it's just that I just have this sense of, yeah, I'm tired. It hurts. I can't breathe. I'm sore. My muscles ache. You're fucking trying to choke me, and I can barely even make a grip with my left hand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of that
You'll
constant.
survive.
It's that constant mentality of, fuck, I've had it so much worse. Like my belt test. Test.
Which belt test?
My blue belt test.
Your blue belt test.
Going through that punishment was just fucking, it was brutal, but that puts you on that level. I feel like you go through like the ass kicking of that, like, of that level, and you stay on that level, even though you're fucking broken, bloody, all fucked up.
So how long does the testing usually last? An hour and a half of just fucking
Brutal.
like what? Like what's the beginning of that?
The beginning of that, okay, so
Walk me through that.
So I walk into the gym. Well, first of all, what are we smoking on here before I get into this Chronicle Alive?
Okay. All right. You want to go ahead and... All right.
Let's see what we're going to smoke on, because if there's something to roll up, I'd like to tell this story while we're
Jumping the
rolling.
gun a little bit. Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right. Hold on. I gotta tweet this out, bro. Give me one second.
You gotta twatter it.
We're gonna break kayfabe real quick and tell you what I'm doing.
He's on the twatter.
Yeah. Which, Twitter
be on fire. So,
well, we're gonna reveal the strain of the night.
Strain of the night.
Now, do you smoke weed still, or are you just strictly wax?
You know, I smoked a bowl the other day, and I was like, this shit is taking forever. I am like so tired of being here smoking this weed. This pot is taking forever. Fuck, I can't stand it.
Is your tolerance? You're a snob. I forgot.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I got high as fuck off that bowl, but it took me like 3 bowls to get faded.
Yeah.
But then when I was like, I'm walking out, because I had to leave like where I'm normally hanging out, I go outside and whatnot to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I walk over here into the studio, pack a couple bowls, and I'm like, oh, I'm not faded yet, so I pack another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not comfortable yet. Pack another one. All right, I'm good. And then by the time I walk outside and go back inside of my house, I'm like, wait a minute.
Like what?
I was good maybe 2 bowls ago. That shit happens quite a bit. But Craze, what do we have today on the docket? What is this?
Tell me what those are.
Natural Leaf Dutch Master.
Dutch Master.
It's a Dutch Master, man. Is this the infamous Dutch tulip?
No, the Dutch. All right, you guys. We've been teasing it for a little bit. The Dutch tulip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the Dutch tulip is?
No, I do not know what the Dutch tulip is.
The Dutch tulip is a smoke. It's a joint. It's sort of joint you roll.
It's a yoink?
It's a joint, but it's not a joint, dude. It's a straw. You get a straw, like regular drinking straw, and on the end is where you craft the marijuana. You make it into like a. You remember Genies? You know when you buy stress from the Connect and he puts it in the corner of the plastic bag and rips it, and it looks like a triangle, like a cone of weed.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
But it's made out of paper, so you got to roll this shit precise. It's a cone of weed, zigzagged with the adhesive part onto the end of a straw. So you're hitting it out of the straw, but your cherry is the size of a fucking, I don't know, dime stack, I guess you would say. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to.
You probably roll an eighth in one.
We're gonna have to do this one. Lawbucks, if you are watching,
he fucking knows how to roll those.
we need you.
Dutch tulip. Look it up online.
Why isn't this splitting?
I've never smoked those Dutches before, so.
This is sick.
All right, man. There's also another fucking blunt going around. That's $8. $8 for a pack of 5.
What's that?
They're called backwoods. Have you smoked them?
No, I have not.
Backwoods are like.
I'll tell you right now, this fucking paper's tough.
That's a tough son of a fucking paper.
It's a tough son of a bitch.
It's a tough son of a Bible paper. No, but yeah, backwoods are like shitty fucking blunts. They're like the raw leaf, and they're brutal, dude. I was like, I've never smoked them, but they look like shit. And I seen them at the clinic, and I was like, do you guys sell blunts? And they're like, yeah, we got the backwoods, we got these ones, we got the Dutch.
Hey, what is it with clinics and like having shitty blunt wraps? Like there's like off-brand
Chicken
fucking,
and waffles. Fucking,
like weird.
I don't know.
We got the spicy cinnamon one.
The spicy cinnamon really fucked us over on there.
That was from the fucking clinic too, and that was fucking weird, dude.
That was. These clinics out here carrying some bullshit here. Teamwork makes the dream work, everybody.
Damn it. I was looking for the seam. I was maybe about an inch off, but whatever. It's all
That's
good.
like completely off. So today we're smoking.
What are we smoking on?
Super lemon haze.
We don't have fucking sound effects.
We don't have our sound effects right now.
Right now.
Yeah, it's just.
You know, we've been saying that this is the year of the overhaul, and it's gonna fucking.
It's happening.
It's getting overhauled. It's getting hauled right now.
Yeah,
It's getting hauled. It's not over yet.
So let me tell you the story real quick of
Right.
GT podcast.
Go ahead and tell me the stories, excuses, and let me know exactly what the fuck is going down.
Some serious coin was dropped on a laptop for the podcast, and we probably only got. Fuck, I don't know, dude. 2 episodes?
That smells good, dude.
2 episodes out of that new equipment, and then boom, the laptop takes a shit.
Well,
So-
did it take a diarrhea
It
shit?
took a nasty shit. So Slick, which you guys may know on the channel, he went all out and got a fine piece of technology, and it showed up today.
Oh, did it?
Did show up today.
Nice.
It'll take some time. Maybe next week we'll be ready to roll out the new shit. But it is a year of the podcast overall, so don't trip. Cause
It's getting hauled.
Talk your shit.
Again, it's getting hauled.
Yeah.
Just gotta get over here.
So tell me about your blue belt test.
So, the blue belt test.
What are the ranks of the jiu-jitsu belts?
Well, jiu-jitsu belts, you go, if you're a kid, say you're 16 and under, you start white, gray, yellow, orange, green, and then 16 and over. So if you're an adult, you don't get any of those. If you're 16 and older, you don't get any of those aforementioned belts except white. So if you're an adult, it goes white, blue, purple, brown, black, coral, and red.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Yeah.
That's that super green crack right here.
So coral's black and red.
Coral is black and red. Coral is a, what is it? It's fucking like 35-year black belt. I want
30 fucking what?
This one was fucking forever to get that shit. And it's very rare that you even like get to be around one on the same mat. My coral belt instructor, well, the way it would work is my instructor is Gerbo. He's my black belt. So Vonder would be his black belt.
Okay.
And Vonder's black belt would be this guy, George Pereira.
Okay.
This guy put me in his guard. And it felt
just in his gut.
It felt like a fucking vice around my hip bones.
Really?
Like it was squeezing both my hips together. I was just like, whoa, my God. And then the guy tells me, throw a punch at me. And I'm like, this is
hurt me, dude.
This is stupid. Why am I going to do it? And then he was like, no, throw a punch at me. I was like, fuck.
It was like Joker standing in the middle of the street telling Batman to run over him.
Long story short, he tied me up in a fucking knot, and it was pretty brutal. But
now, is it like, because I don't know, I always thought the higher ranks rolled with each other, but the higher ranks, you get the rub, right? If a coral belt rolls with a white belt or a blue belt, you kind of get that rub where you're getting your ass kicked, you're getting smashed, but you're learning shit at the same time. You're like, this guy found a way.
I'll tell you right now, I was only in his guard, but the class that I took with George Pereira, I still use the shit.
Yeah, dude.
I still use the shit as like main parts of the shit that I do.
Oh shit!
Like for real.
Little
dude.
Things he might have just glossed over.
It was like
stuck into your.
Your
lexicon.
I was trying to talk to my professor about this. I was like, dude, like, it's hard to explain how a seminar can affect your style, and especially if you actually roll with the person that's going. That's teaching the seminar, and like, yeah, the shit that George taught, like, it's still with me as like main parts of my game, and if I didn't have it, I don't know how I would be rolling. Like, it's like weird. When
I would hear people like, oh, fucking Damian Maya is going to teach a seminar, and it's like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I always thought, like, what the fuck are you going to learn in an hour? But dude, like that shit you just said,
yeah,
dude, especially if you're getting rolled up by the main dude.
Yeah,
you feel it.
I mean, I've seen a really good seminar, and then I've seen a seminar where people didn't show up, so the guy wasn't really into it.
Oh, that sucks.
So like,
it's like a shitty wrestling show.
It kind of.
It is.
So like, he showed stuff, but it wasn't like anything you wouldn't get at a regular like advanced class.
Oh, that's cool.
So it kind of sucked, but it wasn't. Like, it wasn't anything memorable. Like, it was a cool seminar because I still got to like roll with the guy that was teaching it. Like, it was still cool, but it wasn't like it stuck with me the way like George did.
Yeah.
And like the pressure that guy like showed me.
Damn.
It was crazy. It's fucking nutty. So blue belt test. I walk in after a hard day's work, and
after a hard day's work.
After a hard day's work, yeah.
That's brutal.
A fucking hard 8-hour shift. Yeah. Woke up 4 a.m. It's irrelevant. But anyways, I show up at the gym because it was only down the street from my work.
Woke up at 8:40.
A little bit early. I walk in and he goes, "Hey, you look a little tired." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I can't complain though." So he goes, "All right, well, you're teaching the kids class."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay."
And it was just a normal day, dude.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's cool. And he goes, No. You're teaching the kids class by yourself." And I looked around and I started counting kids, and there was about 16 kids there. And I was like, "Hey, shit."
Have you taught the kids class before?
Not by myself.
Oh, okay.
And not as a white belt.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm like, all right. So I taught the kids class, and I taught I taught a sweep into an arm triangle, which was pretty good. And then
was a butterfly sweep in the arm triangle?
Half butterfly, half scissor sweep in the arm triangle. And so I taught to the kids. All the kids got it pretty good.
Nice.
Ran them through their warm up, made them do push-ups, all that shit. And then he comes up to me at the end, and he was like, "How was that?" And I was like, "It was pretty extreme, bro."
Yeah.
I was like, "That was pretty extreme." He goes, "Okay. You still feeling kind of tired?" And I was like,
"Did you know something was up?"
I knew something was up when he threw me out there by myself to teach a 16-kid class by myself. I was like, all right. So then he's just looking at me, and he has that like Henry Rollins fucking Steve-O look. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna
fuck
you up.
How did that happen?
So he has that look, and he's just staring at me across the mat, and I just kind of like have that feeling, like, oh shit.
Can I say something real quick?
What?
This blunt was hard to rip. Easy as fuck to seal.
It felt like it was thick, like a good rolling paper. So we start the class, we bow in, we start to run, and we run one lap, and he's staring at me, still with the same Henry Rollins look, like, I want to get you, boy. And then one lap goes by, and he goes, stop. All right, I want everybody nice and fresh for what we're about to do today. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, Jonathan, get out in the middle. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
It's like, yeah, but at the same time, oh.
He's like, yeah. And then I look at the class, it's a fucking pretty big class. And
Yeah?
like, oh shit.
He was just calling everybody, show up. Show up.
Everybody passes guard. I was like, oh, fuck, alright, so
when someone passes your guard, you just hold them in between your legs and they try to get out?
But I don't know, it's like, it's a weird feeling, and I've seen it with everybody that goes out there in a belt test. I don't know why, it's like the dumbest thing you can do, because it's an endurance test, you know? So you're going fucking
slow and steady.
Slow and steady, and everybody's yelling that at you. All the higher belts are yelling that shit at you while you're fucking in the moment. But just, I've seen it a million times over. Everybody goes full blast right at the beginning, and they know they're getting their test. They've seen other people fucking get their ass kicked, but
What is that, a white belt thing?
I don't know. I think it's just that test mentality, because you're like, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna fucking tear everybody down.
Yeah.
So I kind of started like that, and then towards the middle, like I got through all the adult white belts, and then there's like when I was getting my test, there was like a portion in the middle where there was a bunch of kids, and it kind of clicked to me. I was like, I know I can get these sweeps, but I really need my fucking, because the next people after this little patch of kids is just all killers. They were all fucking killers. There was a total of 7 other blue belts, and like I think it was about 4 purple belts, 2 browns, and then my professor. But
so those guys are at the end, right? So they're gonna.
Those are all at the end, and then.
Would you rather have them at the beginning or the end? Not at all.
It's a hard thing to say, because if you get them at the beginning, they do stuff to tire you out and to hurt you. But if you get them at the end, you're already tired, so they're just doing stuff to tire you out and hurt you. So it's just like kind of picking your poison.
This is a super lemon haze blunt. Strain of the day. Here we go, Cas.
Let's do this shit. So I go through the whole class, passing the guard, and I'm fucking exhausted. The higher belts were like, their objective is to pass my guard. Some of these dudes were passing my guard and jumping back into my guard just to stay rolling with me. That happened to me like 4 times, dude, and I couldn't do anything about it. So after I go through the whole class, then he makes all the blue belts roll with me, 5 minutes each, so 7 of them.
God damn.
It was 35-minute roll, and it was like no break,
no water break,
no water. I got 1 water break, and that was after everybody passed my guard.
Oh shit.
So all the blue belts just rammed right the fuck through me, dude.
Yeah.
Like a fucking wrecking ball, dude. They just.
God damn.
And like people that I would have good rolls with, like good competitive rolls, and I knew I could defend myself, wasn't happening. They were beating the shit out of me, dude. Like
people that haven't beat you?
Well, not necessarily people that haven't beat me, but people that if I fight, they fight, and it's a hard fight. Oh, okay. And they were just like
some good back and forth.
Ow.
So how long into that were you breaking?
About the 2nd blue belt.
Yeah.
I was already broken though. I was already broken. And then they started to try to put me to sleep.
Yeah. And
then I think about 3 blue belts into it, they put me to sleep in a triangle. Well, like it wasn't really even putting me to sleep. Like he had me caught, and like he would get me choked out to the point where I would go right here. He would let me go, and I would snap out of it, and he'd pull me back in.
Yeah.
So like he kept me right in that twilight, dude.
Right in that fucking gray zone of consciousness.
And I remember like in my head, I was just like, get me the fuck out of this. Do what you need to do to get out of this triangle.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna hammer fist him.
Oh, against the rules, though.
And I just went. I don't know what the fuck it was, but like my instinct turned off right at the moment of right before I was gonna hit him.
Have you ever hit somebody in the middle of a roll?
No, that was the close. That was the closest.
You've never done that, like
That was the closest out of anger, survival, or any kind of like emotion that would cause you to hit somebody and like just like fucking around rolling.
break sportsmanship.
Yeah, to break that like martial artist meant like focus. That was the only time right there. And dude, I caught myself like right at the end. I came up high with it. I was getting choked, and I was like, and it was just like such a soft little tap on his forehead, and then he finally let me go.
Shit.
But I was just like, dude, that triangle lasted for like about a minute.
Yeah.
Or it seemed like a fucking.
It was like 15 seconds.
Dude, it was fucking forever. It was so goddamn long. And then I got caught in a bow and arrow. He catches me in a bow and arrow, and both his knees are in my back.
Oh shit.
And he kind of pulls me
up.
up.
What does a bow and arrow look like?
Like this, and he has my pant leg. And he has both his knees in my back, and he rolls back, and I go up, and I look at him, and I go, and I'm trying to pull it off, and I just like,
oh shit.
I rolled over, and I snapped back into it, and he was already passing my fucking guard.
You're just laying there, you're unconscious, he's over there, boom.
Hey, shout out to Danny, that was you, man, that was fucking funny.
That's funny, man.
I look over at him, and then I was just like, and then I wake up to...
He knew you were up.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I just like, I rolled over, I was out, and then as soon as I opened my eyes, I looked down, and he's passing my hips, and I'm like, get the fuck.
Oh, man.
Dude, it was so brutal. And then the purple belts just brutalized me. They didn't even try to put me to sleep. I was so fucking beat up.
Oh, shit.
They just...
They were just on top of you?
Oh, Roy, my friend Roy, he fucking... He put the hurt on me, man, on that one.
Yeah.
But then, when it was all said and done, everybody got to throw me.
Like judo throws?
Judo throws. I got to get thrown by all the fucking color belts. After all that abuse I went through, after being put to sleep 3 or 4 times, all the color belts lined up, and I walked up to each one of them, and they said, "Congratulations." Bam!
Uchimata. Congratulations.
Bam! Oh man. The first one was probably the hardest. And then his son, the first guy that threw me, his son, fucking chucked me on the floor. And like, I was so beat up, and it was such a good throw.
Could you break fall at that point?
Well, instinct I was, but like some of them were so hard I could still feel them like regardless. And his son threw me so hard. I remember hitting the break fall, and it just like didn't matter. But I was so fucking beat up that it didn't matter. So like in my head, I knew, I was like, dude, I'm taking a whole fucking lot of pain, and that was a crazy ass good throw. But it doesn't even matter right now. I'm so fucking hurting.
Were you ever good at judo throws?
I got a couple that I'm pretty good at.
Really? Like what? The inside trip?
Inside trip. The hip toss. I got a pretty good hip toss.
I can't. There's mechanics of like. There's one time I hit this really sick, like a deep arm, like throw, but in midair he just slipped out of my hands. He just ended up falling and just scrambling back up.
There's a couple.
Like, what the fuck? How'd that happen?
There's a couple like weird throws that I can land. That I try and land when I'm sitting Indian style and we're trying to roll and shit. I'm trying to like throw some judo shit.
What's that?
But yeah, dude, belt tests are fucking brutal.
Yeah.
I missed one this week. Shout out to my homie Noel. Congratulations on your purple belt.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
child, you deserve it, dude.
Those are brutal.
I wasn't there. I was sick. Sorry, guys.
I was there when Sammy got his fucking belt, his blue belt. That was insane. They beat the shit out of Sammy.
Poor
I was
dude.
like, Sammy!
I think he got like a total of like 36 bow and arrow chokes. Like
They were fucking...
everybody bow and arrowed him. It was so brutal, dude. When I called him the next day, he was like, "Hey, it's like my fucking throat is fucked up."
But dude, you need that though, right?
It, like I said, it puts you on that level.
Yeah.
Like once you.
That's what I mean when I say the rub. When I say you get the rub from rolling with the coral belt,
yeah,
making you a better person, that happens every time.
I can pinpoint the first time that happened to me.
Uh-huh.
They brought in a guy named Sergio from Brazil, and
Straight Brazil?
yeah, and
Homegrown Brazil?
and they bow us in, and my professor he's like, "All right, I got a guy coming in today. He's a little late. If you roll with him, if he takes your back, just tap out. He's the reason I hurt my back. His back mount is something you don't want to feel."
Shit.
And I'm like a 2-stripe white belt, so I'm just
At
like,
that point,
I'm just like sitting there like, whoa, is it really like that?
You all marking up?
The dude strolls in, looks around, he pointed at me to roll, and I was like,
Oh.
okay.
You think he knew something about it?
No, I don't know. He just pointed at me to roll, and I was like, all right, cool. The fucking first thing he did was he took my back. And I was like...
That's just his go-to. That's step one.
He took my back, and like, I talked to my professor about it, like, afterwards. And he's like, did he tap you? And I was like, I survived, but he took my back, and it was like nothing I had ever felt before in my life.
Damn.
And like... he has my back, and I'm trying to move, and I'm trying to do whatever I can, get up on my knees, create the table, just turtle up, something. His pressure would like break down. It was like all my might to stand up, like just to turtle up. He would break it down like I was pushing my hips with all my might into the floor, with him pushing my hips with all his might into the floor.
Yeah.
It was so fucking brutal. Like, he was trying to choke me, and I was just like, all right, I'm not getting out of the back, so I'm just going to try and block the choke as fucking best I can. And like, I tried to turn over, and he fucking turned me back over, and I started laughing. I started laughing.
Float on top of you?
Yeah, I just started laughing, and he looks down at me, and he's just like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, "What am I supposed to do?" I was just laughing. And then I got up and I shook his hand, and I was like, "Dude, that was brutal. That was fucking crazy." And now I know how to take people's back like that. Like, now I know I know what pressure he was doing. Like, I felt it. So I kind of like fucking robed him.
Yeah. Just fucking,
Got that.
A little bit of Shang Tsung in there.
A little Shang Tsung, but I'll always remember how fucking brutal it was to try and turn over, and then just with his hips, and he was looking down at me and just went, and I was like,
do whatever you want.
I was like, I get it, you have my back. That was fucking brutal.
Take my body, it's yours. God damn, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking gnarly, dude. I need to get back in there. I haven't been. I've been doing the whole fam bam thing, but get the dedication back.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Gotta get it back.
I think you deserve time away,
A little bit, yeah, because I was dealing with injuries left and right, so
deal with the kid,
gotta deal with that shit.
That I went to Long Beach Jiu-Jitsu Expo. I had a fucked up ankle. I fucked up my ankle like before I got there, so I didn't get to fucking get on the mat or anything. But walking around, fucking Renzo Gracie, like, who else was there? fucking hurt, man. So I wasn't able to fucking do anything, but they had people just over there coaching people, man. It would have been a dope thing to just roll through and fucking pick shit up.
I need to start rolling to a couple more.
Henzo Gracie couldn't be the fucking nicest guy ever.
Enzo?
He couldn't be nicer. He's like, anything, he's like, this right here, this is our house, this is your house. Respect, like, you know, to respect everything, but at the same time, take advantage of everything you can. And he fucking shook my dad's hand. I introduced him to my dad.
That's pretty cool.
He showed him respect. It was fucking amazing. That guy is so fucking nice. It's fucking amazing. Yeah. So jiu-jitsu, man. Fucking brutal.
It's fucking
earn that.
It's
earn
definitely
that
something that I recommend for everyone.
Yeah, tell me about that. Tell me about that tournament.
Which tournament?
Where you got that shirt and lost right away.
Oh, I went out there. I fucking started rolling.
Did they by weight or by fucking rank?
By weight and rank. By weight and rank.
Oh, okay.
And
you love that point system they have in jiu-jitsu competition.
Oh fuck yeah! I got brutalized in that shit. Like brutalized. I took a dude down and they didn't give me my points. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm rolling with this dude.
It's hard for a black man.
Yeah, and we're scrambling, and I had him in a butterfly, and I was gonna. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Butterfly. I was gonna turtle, front roll, and take his back.
Okay.
Seems like it's gonna work, right?
Seems
yeah,
pretty easy, huh?
Seems right.
Seems logical.
As soon as I did that, he rear naked choked me, and he got it in, and I was like.
Now, do you think that? Now, do you got the competition rubbed through that?
Yeah, no,
like you know what to expect.
No, I haven't competed enough. No, I just.
Oh, okay.
It's like $100.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive to compete, so it's like.
So it's gotta be, you know, you gotta be ready for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like. That's gotta be what you want to be doing.
Do you want to do competitions?
Yeah, but I mean.
You know, you're not supposed
I
to
just
use
don't.
Skills for monetary gain.
I just don't want to fucking pay the money for a medal and a shirt.
Get fucking sponsors, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Bic, you guys out there? We fucking use your products every fucking week here on the 840. Maybe you can fucking sponsor me in a jiu-jitsu tournament here on the 840.
You got mass production, then demand comes, you know? Chicken and the egg, you know what I'm saying?
Chicken and the egg. A little bit of chicken and the egg.
You look like a smart guy.
You following my train of thought here? Oh, man. So that leads us into something right here. Grace,
yeah.
I gave you some homework this week.
You did give me homework this week.
Did you follow through with that?
I tried.
You motherfucker.
I tried. There's a reason why I got sidetracked.
Why is that?
Well, we'll talk about it in a bit, but you said, hey, check it out. You know, park your car somewhere nice, hop on the bus, surf over to Torrance, California, grab yourself a copy of this movie called The Founder.
Don't forget your gram of weed.
A gram of weed.
Mm-hmm. Take with you to watch this movie. So, continue.
The Founder, right? Is that what it's called?
The Founder.
Or is it called Founder?
The Founder.
With my boy.
Michael Keaton, dude. Hey, man. Shout out to fucking Michael Keaton.
You don't like
one of the
Michael
great
Keaton.
actors of my childhood. Multiple man.
Michael
Multiplicity.
Shit.
Yeah, is it multiplicity?
Yeah,
whatever.
It's one of those.
The multiple man ones. We're talking Mr. Mom. We're talking Batman.
Yeah.
We're talking Batman Returns. We're talking Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
We're talking
the bangers. We're talking the bangers.
We're talking them bangers, dude.
Beetlejuice.
Michael fucking Keaton.
Yeah, he plays the guy who founded and franchised McDonald's.
Infranchised. Infringed.
See, that's where. Alright, because I watched half of the movie.
You mother.
Are we going to do spoiler review on this?
Well, you have to watch the whole fucking movie.
No,
we're going to fucking review it on the 840 review.
No. You dropped something right now that led me to believe that something I thought was going to happen happened.
Alright, so how far did you get into the movie? So we'll review the movie up until this motherfucker stopped watching it. And then next week on the 840, we'll finish the fucking review.
Couldn't be more of a stoner from that shit.
God damn it. It's such a good movie. Fuck, it's such a good movie. Had my wife pissed at the end. It was awesome. What we got?
Blazing confused that he likes Thai. Thai food or Muay Thai? Because I like some bad Mao. I can go for some green curry or something.
Beards are on point. Thank you very much.
Beards are on point, dude. I've been conditioning. Some leave-in.
I haven't been doing anything.
No, yeah, the hair's getting crazy too.
Yeah, it's getting up there in the fucking length department.
So
but, hey, fuck it.
So Michael Keaton.
It's summer.
Do you remember? It's not summer. Couldn't be further away from summer. What was his name? Do you remember his name in the movie? No.
Yes.
What was it?
Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc. Crook?
Kroc. Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc was walking around selling multi-milkshake mixers.
Okay.
Kind of like getting shut down.
Okay, wait. First of all, I need an endpoint. Where'd you stop watching?
That's what I'm going through it.
All right,
I'm going through it.
Gray's gonna hit you with a rundown, ladies and gentlemen.
So this guy's not finding much success, though he's able to put a roof on his family's head. He's not breaking the bank.
And drive around the country.
Apparently, has enough gas to drive just from state to... Hey, I'll be right back.
We're talking about fucking the 40s or 30s or something.
I know, the dude got a
40.
meal.
Yeah.
And it was 35 cents.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was fucking crazy.
So...
And that's not too far away from the Cray Studios where he got that meal.
No. It's actually right down the block, which, alright, it's about the guy who founded in franchise, who gimmick infringed upon McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
McDonald's was in the movie. They say, which I had to double check. By double check, I mean drive down the street and find out for myself. But the guy said, yeah, because he wasn't finding much success selling these mixers around.
Mm-hmm. It was a 5-prong milkshake mixer. And if you guys haven't seen the movie, go ahead and go watch it. We're gonna review it up into where Craze saw it, and then next week we'll finish the other half of the movie. But again, we're gonna run you through the movie, so if you don't want to see it, just turn the volume down.
Come right back. Yeah, turn the volume down.
We'll talk with our hands.
Yeah, we'll be a little more animated.
We'll make it very entertaining.
So
continue.
These milkshake makers, that was like 5 of them, got ordered.
Shake makers.
So he gets a call. They're like, yeah, we're gonna need 5 units delivered to West, and then he fucking calls the company. And then it's McDonald's. McDonald's is like, hey, we're over here on 13th and E, which, like I said, I did my research, drove on down to 13th and E, right down the street from my house. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's probably not the original. It probably is the original.
It is the original.
Is it really?
It is.
Because it can, time changes people. Time changes places.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the same, well, all right, let's just say it is. 100% legit.
It is.
It's right there in San Bernardino.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
Because San Bernardino...
Does it look the same, though? As it did in the movie?
No. But then again, I haven't been there. It's more like a museum now, where you can walk in there and...
But, see, what I was trying to think, and I don't know about this, I think maybe, my mom or something will know.
Uh-huh.
Well, is that the original Big M, or is that the McDonald's that was across the street from the original?
I don't know. Did that happen later on in the movie?
Fuck you.
So he gets. First of all,
I fucking hate this guy.
He's a fucking salesman.
Okay.
He's a businessman. No, he's not a businessman. He's a businessman. You know what I'm saying? This guy goes out, sees what the fuck the McDonald's brothers are doing.
He's a hustler, baby.
There we go. But on his trek to the west out here in San Bernardino, he was running into restaurant problems. So when he comes to McDonald's and see how speedy the service is, he's like, I need to get this shit out there because I've felt the struggle. It hurts. Mm-hmm. Which was crazy because you think to yourself, I wonder what the first guy who picked up a fast food order like that thought when it happened. And he shows up, he's like, where do I eat this? He's like, you can take it anywhere. You fuck off, Get your food and get out of here.
Where's the silverware?
Yeah.
Where's the utensils?
Yeah.
It's all in there. You just throw it away when you're done. It's just
a
wrapper.
He fucking sleeps on it. He takes a guy.
He doesn't sleep on it. He fucking can't sleep on it. It's on his mind, dude.
He takes the guys out. They tell him his story, and then he's just tossing and turning out at night, just thinking about it. Comes back to him, tells them they want a franchise. They shoot down the idea. He fucking, he's a silver-tongued devil.
So he goes and he's asking for a franchise, and they say, Well, no. Well, we've already tried the franchise, and
Quality.
they
the
couldn't.
standard,
Yeah, they
quality.
they couldn't maintain standards as far as what they were serving at each restaurant. And then they show them a picture of the first design of what like the classic McDonald's looked like. And the guy is like fucking walking around with a massive boner the entire time. They're fucking Michael Keaton is
Pouring
just
out on that.
selling this shit like, oh my god, what are you guys doing?
It's like we can make money out of it.
You guys aren't making money, bro?
So where I got into the movie was he went to his what he called the idle rich, his friends or the people that his acquaintances that have money and not doing anything.
They're
really.
just like sitting on it.
He fucking sells them on it. Everyone buys franchises. Well, like his core group of people start buying franchises and see the success, and then they started falling off because, like you said, the quality of standards that they have were falling. They were selling fried chicken and fucking other shit other than burgers, where McDonald's would just sell burgers, fries, shit. So where I got to was he ditched them, and then he started getting other people invested.
Like real people.
Like real people.
Real motherfuckers.
And people who are like
motherfuckers ready to work.
Yeah, people who are out there doing what he's doing. Because before that, it was just him doing the thing, trying to sell.
He runs into a Bible salesman.
Who was a Jew.
Who was a Jew.
Yeah.
And was like, well, what's a Jew selling Christian Bibles for? He's like, I'm trying to make a living.
And he's like,
that's the guy. Sign this fucking paper.
Exactly. Starts writing them contracts.
This guy. You know what I mean?
So where I left off, he's signing contracts. People are making their buildings and shit. Old McDonald's brother hears about it. And he said, you know what they're doing what he did on his hometown McDonald's? He's like, what? He said he put number 1 on there. And he's like, what does that make us? You know, the initial start.
Original. Like the original McDonald's.
And then I had to stop watching the movie.
You totally, like, the meat and potatoes of that fucking movie is, like, not even served yet.
It was good.
It's not even served yet. So, a part you missed in the contract that he was signing, the brothers get 0.5% of every franchise opened.
0.5%.
0.5% of every franchise opened, plus full creative control of the menu and what goes on inside of the restaurant.
Okay.
So that's a big part of the contract that you need.
Okay.
So we'll come back to that next week on the 840.
I feel like I'm being left out.
This motherfucker is, man. God damn it! I am so mad. You needed to finish that movie.
Oh my god!
But you did get pretty far into it.
I got pretty well, dude. Just take a break real quick. Why don't you just gloss over the comments section?
All right, let me see what y'all saying.
I seen Johnny Irish in the house.
Johnny Irish.
What's up, dog?
Drops them real props and beard on point.
Beard's on point. Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Got some red string. We got some Thai weed.
The lady enjoys it.
Let me see. Outdoor high grade is amazing. Well, we got some. What was this again, Crazy?
This is super lemon haze.
Some super lemon haze, and it's fucking bombies.
Outdoor can be really good, dude. Outdoor can be really good. The homie Fish, he's got us in direct contact with some of that, and it was pretty good. Not so bad. If you know what you're doing, dude. If you know what you're doing, you can make anything better.
So,
SmackDown is coming to Citizens Business Bank Arena live in Ontario, California, February 21st, 2017. AJ Styles is headlining the card.
against who?
I don't know, but when you go to the website, boom, you see the phenomenal one right there on the front page.
They don't want none.
They don't want none. It's evident. But I want one. I'm trying to get a ticket to that shit. So like, when I finally come across some spare money I can have.
So y'all got spare change?
Got some spare change, a little bit of wham, a little bit of walking around money.
You got some spare GoFundMe out there?
Some spare some GoFundMe, yeah.
GoFundMe. Send the 840 to SmackDown so that we can review that shit for you guys. GoFundMe account that is going to hypothetically exist sometime in the near future, possibly not.
So I've been looking for tickets. I've been keeping my ear to the ground with these ticket prices.
You were looking for broken twigs?
Although they're tasting the freshly dropped dung. This is
You
French.
expect me to put my ear to the ground? Look for broken twigs? Kind of stuff doesn't work anymore. God damn it, Joe Dirty's so awesome. Love that
I
fucking
love Joe
movie.
Dirt.
Oh man.
Change your name from kicking wing to kicking ass.
So
That'd be good.
on the movie topic, definitely you guys need to go see the Founder.
The Founder.
Go do what
My
you
boy
got
Michael
to
Keaton,
do.
dude. Oh,
I need that.
I know. I didn't mean to.
I need
That
that.
was a mistake.
My dude
Sorry.
Michael Keaton with the fucking hard comeback. But
Beetlejuice 2 is coming out as well, so you gotta remember that.
oh, I hope he doesn't fucking just take a Tim Burton shit all over that thing.
What is it, Tim Burton?
A Tim Burton shit.
Maybe.
A Tim Burton shit though.
Not a shit.
A Tim Burton shit would be like
Ooh.
Alice in Wonderland.
Mm.
That was fucking terrible.
Be like
The
Dark
Corpse
Shadows.
Bride.
The Corpse Bride was dope. Fuck you.
Corpse Bride is
That
horrible.
movie was
I
tight.
fell asleep like
Yeah,
6
I
times.
think it's 2-1. 2-1. You lost. Corpse Bride, dude, it was tight, right? Corpse Bride.
No, not Dark Shadows. You're thinking Sweeney Todd.
No, Sweeney Todd was. I'd fuck with Sweeney Todd.
What the fuck? I
Sasha
fucked with
Baron
Dark
Cohen was in
Shadows.
that movie. Fuck Dark Shadows.
I
That
fuck
shit
with Dark
sucked.
Shadows because that fucking the villain, that chick is fucking hot. That villain.
Who is it?
I don't know, but she's like a total bitch. She's Mrs. Pendergrass, and
Ooh, no. You're thinking about Teddy Pendergrass from the fucking.
no, the fucking
You're talking about Miss Peregrine.
that one,
Yeah,
that chick.
I fuck with Miss Peregrine.
She's
movies,
pretty
too.
fucking hot, dude.
She is quite attractive. I mean, if I was a single man, I'd say something else.
Well, I'm a married man, and I'll
You're a
take
married
the
man.
slap in the
Yeah, that's
face
the one.
for saying it.
You're willing to do
I'm willing to take the slap in the face.
it. A grizzled young, you're smoking like a grizzled young vet. There you are.
Sorry. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
So what other movie is the faded cut, man, for our viewers out here? Craze, what do you get into when you're, driving in the car, you get out of the car, you hit in your jet ski, you get off your jet ski, you get hop on your fucking surfboard, hop off your surfboard on your boogie board into towards California.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you get down on, man?
Whenever I'm not in my yacht, I really don't get down on anything, to be honest. I watch a lot of wrestling, and that's it, pretty much. There's a lot out there. But, you know what? I fuck with that new It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That shit is always the cut. And I'm barely watching the new shit, as in the new season they put on Netflix, and a couple seasons from the current one going on right now. Fucking hilarious.
So you
Hilarious.
So you fuck with Netflix.
I fuck with Netflix.
You fucking
Bill Burr just released a new stand-up special on that.
nice.
And F is for Family, his cartoon he made, is coming back in March.
I can't wait for that.
Dude, did you watch the first season?
I'm gonna put you through the fucking wall.
Put you through that fucking wall.
Oh, Dad, shut the fuck up.
I got some homework from you.
What's up?
From me. Just to watch The Founder. I'm
The
gonna come
Founder.
back to it. That's
Yes.
2 week homework. I'm gonna
That's
need an
2 week
extension on
homework. No, you know what? That needs to happen next week because it's
No,
such
yeah,
a
no.
fucking good movie.
that. Welcome to the movie review cliffhanger portion of the show.
Yeah, the cliffhanger.
You guys
But
finish this review next week.
yeah, we also do TV shows, and I'm also gonna give you one to watch. That's a fucking banger, and you're way behind on it.
What?
Man Seeking Woman
Man, I am way behind on that.
with Jay
Baruchel.
Baruchel and
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre. That fucking show is awesome. They take the time to do. If they're gonna do a fucking purple dick monster, you best believe it's gonna be a fucking purple dick monster on screen with Jay.
Okay.
What's his last name?
Jay Baruchel.
Baruchel. Yeah. It's pretty fucking rad, dude. It's good.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good ass fucking show. Takes relationships and takes everyday situations from a relationship and takes them to like the fucking hardest extreme.
Turns it up to 11.
Like not 11. It'll be like fucking 37.
Oh shit.
All the way up.
Damn. Yeah, I need to get on that
It's a
shit.
very good show.
I need to get on that shit.
Definitely recommend them. So, you said you watch wrestling when you're faded.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Faded cut. Wrestling? Homework I'm going to give you. Watch Split.
Split.
I haven't seen it yet.
Mhm.
I'm going to go out and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to see that too because just like we brought it up earlier. Fucking high. Tim Burton. If Tim Burton doesn't make a shit movie, it's gonna be good. This movie is made by M. Night Shyamalan, another guy who needs to pull something out of his ass to bring back
I
hope.
fucking hate M. Night Shyamalan because he fucked up my Avatar.
Because, yeah, alright, Avatar.
He fucked up my Avatar Last Airbender, and that fucking... Seriously, like, what the fuck?
Is there any M. Night Shyamalan movies you like?
Yeah, Signs.
Unbreakable.
Signs. Unbreakable.
Yeah.
For sure Unbreakable.
So, you trusted this guy before.
I've trusted him. Yeah, I've trusted him.
I keep hearing this movie is the comeback.
Is the comeback of M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah, this is the fucking... Which, by the way, as well, too, some pretty crazy shit's going on with movies now.
What's that?
John Carpenter is going to come back. I guess they're going to remake Halloween.
And It?
I don't know if that's him doing it or who's doing it.
I don't know.
It might be someone new. It might be something bad because I've seen the concept art they have for.
He's terrible. He doesn't look good.
It looks bad.
He doesn't look scary.
It looks bad.
I was hoping they would go like the way of The Conjuring with that. Instead, they went kind of.
What do you mean?
Well, the way it looks, Pennywise, the way he looks, he looks terrible. He doesn't look scary. I was hoping he would look fucking horrifying, horrifying.
Yeah, but not too horrifying to where it completely changes it.
I was in Spencer's the other day, and I was looking at all the fucking random novelty T-shirts with my mom and shit. And I look up these the old dogs playing poker. So it was a play on the dogs playing poker. And there was a shirt that had Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, all the classic B-movie monsters. And then there was another shirt that had Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, Scream.
I don't think
Halloween.
Ghostface deserves to be in that.
Yeah,
I've always said that. No.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
No.
You can
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't think so, dude.
Because that's the lighter side of it. That's like the lightest side of it that you can get.
That's,
but it's still a slasher.
It's a slasher, but is it?
It's the parody.
Stack up. It doesn't meet nor exceed this type of legendary status other slasher movies like.
So, just to finish off the Spencers, I show these shirts to my mom, and I go like, "Which one do you think I should get?" She's like, "Dude, all I ever catch you watching is Chucky, fucking Halloween, and Friday, and Freddy Krueger. Of course, get that one." So that's going to be premiering here on the 840 PC.
Oh, okay.
Got it in the fucking closet. But so,
Sure.
Who would you put in the Universal slasher?
Ooh.
Who would you put? So it's
all right. The Mount Rushmore.
It's Freddy Krueger, Jason, Leatherface,
Michael
Myers, Chucky. See, because if you can't put Ghostface in there, then you can't put Chucky in there. Because Chucky was the same kind of bullshit fucking movie.
Yeah, but Ghostface never gave me nightmares about all my toys that I had back in the day. That was a huge... played...
But Ghostface came out... Well, Ghostface was the last... Already like...
That's probably...
Ooh, Sarah Michelle Gellar. And... you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're all 13 at one point.
Well, I was 13 when I was 13. I was a rowdy 13.
Hell yeah. So,
when I found out how to jerk off, man.
I would put Hellraiser in there.
Hellraiser?
Pinhead.
Now, Pinhead, alright, here's the thing. He didn't play that big of a part in Hellraiser, the first one.
But
and
he's the...
Cenobites.
He is the icon, though.
Yeah, but he's like Charles Manson of the slasher pantheon. Where he was the, like... Everyone got their hands dirty.
Another one I would put in there is I would put Ash from the Evil Dead.
No, that's where you're putting too much into the...
I would just throw
They're in their own class of movies, Evil Dead.
Yeah, but...
It's not
if you were to put...
He's a hero.
If you were to put a protagonist in that movie of just fucking shit going crazy with Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, all these motherfuckers running around, wouldn't you want it to be Ash from Evil Dead?
I'd want it to be Ash, but universally that's not going to be voted upon.
No, of course not.
Ash is a hero.
He is, but that's what I'm saying. He would be the protagonist.
He'd be the protagonist. I wasn't listening to that first part.
So they're coming out with the new Chucky movie, The Cult of Chucky. Now I am on Seed of Chucky and Curse of Chucky, I guess is the next ones I gotta watch. But
yeah, I don't want to watch those.
I don't know. Well, if they're anything like Bride of Chucky, then it's not gonna bother
Bride
me
of Chucky
too
was
much.
pretty good.
Bride of Chucky was funny.
It was funny.
I liked it. It was fucking
But
hilarious.
fucking 1 and 2 were terrible. 3 was horrible for me.
3 sucked.
3 was dope. When they were in the fucking when they were in the
I'm thinking of
the
2.
manufacturing.
I'm thinking of
you
2.
can skip 2.
I'm thinking of 2.
You can go from 1. You can go ahead and go straight to 3.
Go straight to Child's Play 3. Yeah.
I don't know. 2. I don't know.
2 was the one where
I'll
they're in
come
the
back.
fucking military camp, and he was just like half-assed running around killing people.
Yeah.
It was kind of shitty.
Yeah. Are you gonna watch those 2 before this new one comes out?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on like all of my trilogies and shit. I just killed all of Resident Evil.
There's like 6 movies. Huh?
It's pretty good. The last 2 are fucking. They're fire, dude. They're really fucking good. I was tripping out on that last one. I didn't even know that last one came out. I was surfing through it and I was like, hey, is this? Shit, it is.
The new Resident Evil.
Yeah, and it was fucking badass.
How's it look on that torrent?
On that 4K torrent?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's on that
Screener
shit.
copy?
That's
or?
screener, dog.
Oh
That
shit.
shit is good. All right, so we got. Do you think they should make a Michael Myers Leatherface movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan?
Another question was if you could ask M. Night a question, what would it be? I would say my boy. I wouldn't ask him a question. I'd just say my boy Cas has a few words. He has to have words with you real quick.
Hey, motherfucker! You fucking hurt me when you came out with that last Airbender movie. Couldn't you just fucking pass on it?
Just give it to someone
You
else.
could've just
You're not
gave
even gonna critique him to make it better. It's just
No, fuck him, dude. That is fucking terrible. It's like they took a cartoon, they watched everything in that cartoon,
yeah.
full pronunciations, and they went out of their way to pronounce shit wrong.
They pronounce shit wrong.
The Avatar's name is Aang.
Uh-huh.
They say Aang throughout the entire series. In the movie, they call him Ong.
That's gross.
It's disgusting, and all throughout the movie, it's like that.
So were you just holding your prayer rosary the whole time?
I was watching it, and I was like, yeah. And then fucking Sokka and his sister,
Did
which
they call him Suke or something?
yes,
I was joking, cuz.
no, yes, they did. And also, they're 2 Eskimo. They're 2 little Eskimos. They're No, they're Eskimos. in the show, they're Eskimos.
Okay.
And in the movie, they're the only 2 white kids in the entire Eskimo tribe.
Now when you said
They're white kids with blue eyes and goddamn near fucking blonde hair.
what is that Belfish?
And everybody else is Eskimos. I
Everyone's
was just like,
Eskimos?
this is fucking terrible.
So when you said that he fucked that movie up, I thought you were thinking. I was thinking you were saying like a shitty story.
Yes, that too.
No, but on top of that, the Alamo to go with that would be the fucking mispronunciation of just names.
Names,
That's
miss,
spiteful.
and then look the casting of it. Like I said, it was like the 2 whitest kids you could fucking find to play the 2 Eskimo kids, and it's like,
Yeah.
no. Why did you fucking give them that role? I'm sure there was somebody that could have made their career.
Yeah.
Could have knocked that shit out of the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
But you fucking had to go with the goddamn marketing and put 2 little white kids in there. It was
That's fucked.
fucking terrible. But not only that, they only gave you this much of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then they left it open for another movie. And the best part of the story was like, oh man, there's like a big ass war that he goes into that he really shows himself as the Avatar, and they didn't even fucking come through on that. It
What does he
terrible.
do? Does he fucking annihilate?
Dude, he's throwing goddamn rocks at like big ass machines that are invading a city, and he's throwing like fucking boulders and shooting fire and wind everywhere. Dude,
Oh, he controls all of them.
it's amazing. Dude, he's the Avatar. He controls all 4 elements.
Oh, I thought everyone had their like. I didn't watch Avatar.
You need to.
You know what I want to watch?
It's definitely a watch. It's definitely a good watch.
Better than Dragon Ball Z, The Last Airbender. Which one do I watch first?
Last Airbender because it's quicker.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little bit easier to digest.
Mm.
Dragon Ball Z, you have to want to get into it,
Mm-hmm.
and then once it gets going for you, then it's easy to get through all the dull parts.
It's like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, At first, you're gonna be like, because you watch Dragon Ball, and that's kind of like a kid's show, but it's a.
I didn't know that for the longest time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kid's show, but it's not really a kid's show. It's kind of like for like early teenager, like
Tween show,
like immature teenager show, because like they do like a lot of tit jokes and like dick jokes and shit like that. It's pretty fucking. It's pretty funny. And
good tit jokes out there.
But Avatar, it goes all the way through, and then once you get to the Legend of Korra, it ends. So you just get through those 2 series, and that's it. But Dragon Ball, you go through Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, and if you want to be a fucking technically like super technical about it, you watch Dragon Ball Super, but then you kind of store that in your head, and then you watch Dragon Ball GT and you store that in your head. But they don't really go together because they're alternate futures. So.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird.
That sounds dope.
It's weird.
Sounds dope.
It's so complex that they can do anything with it.
Oh shit!
It's fucking bad. But the story of Goku is one that made my wife cry. She watched it with like.
Is anything like how
she felt
the stone in the end of the first Pokemon movie?
She felt like pride when Goku succeeded.
Yeah.
Like when Goku would like get
Tears
beat.
of pride.
When he would get beat, she would be like, "Damn, I hope he can train harder next time. I hope he can come back." And like she was into it, dude.
Yeah.
We spent literally like 2 months going through the whole thing from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball GT, and now they're coming out with the English dub version of Dragon Ball Super, so we're gonna go through and watch all that. But she watched all of it, all the movies, all the movies in between, everything. She watched all of it. There was times where she was crying in Dragon Ball. That's how fucking deep it gets, and that's how like you get attached to Goku, because he's like really a noble guy. Like the character is like he's pretty much Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, so if this
Watch
this was like 100,000 years from now, and all they got like from the only information they got from our civilization was Dragon Ball Z, they would think that was Jesus. This is how they lived.
Yeah.
Goku was sent from the sky to save us, a whole motherfucker that deserves every fucking good thing ever to happen to him. Fuck yeah. So we got some comments here. We gotta get to these. Alright, so we got some fucking horror movie fucking matchups here.
Whoa, matchups.
Matchups here. So crossover film layout real quick. We're gonna go through all of them. Critters versus Gremlins. Freddy versus Pinhead. Chucky versus Puppet Master Dolls.
Puppet Master Dolls, which one?
And E.T. versus Jar Jar Binks. All right, so we're going with Critters versus Gremlins. I haven't seen Critters all the way. Gremlins are fucking badass, but
what time of the day is it?
Exactly.
That plays a
specific part in that fight. Critters wins that one.
Critters wins that one. Anytime,
Yeah.
Breakfast and before dinner.
Freddy versus Pinhead.
Ooh. No.
Pinhead doesn't fall asleep.
Yeah, but does Freddy has the ability to jump from
and Freddy never
dream
dies
world to regular world?
But Freddy never dies.
He can probably. Yeah, I know. And all it takes is the fear to keep him alive.
So Pinhead, can he cross over to the physical realm?
He can between multiple dimensions. That's what I'm saying. If Freddy has the ability to go from dream world to regular, he should have the ability to at least intersect or somewhere in between.
No, well, Freddy can't leave the dream world though.
He can get pulled from
it. But if
right?
Pinhead can leave the dream world, that gives him a distinct advantage.
Okay.
Pinhead wins.
Is he with the Cenobites?
I don't know. Chucky versus Puppet Master Dolls. That's fucking hands fucking down. The Puppet Master Dolls win that.
There's a numbers game.
Numbers game, abilities game. Chucky, even with his fucking wife, he's still flesh and blood. It's just a doll. All right, so let's see what else we got
the
here.
Dolls they're like stumble bums at that point. They can fucking fall over each other and shit.
But the numbers game and the abilities of said numbers outweighs Chucky.
Have you ever seen Nightbreed?
No, I have not.
I've never seen Nightbreed, but I feel like I've heard of that. So Nightbreed 2, thumbs
All
up. Okay.
Jar Jar Binks versus E.T. So E.T. has healing powers. Jar Jar Binks is a fucking moron, idiot savant that can probably win that fight.
You could probably find some way to get it to get the upper hand. That's fucking hilarious. Pennywise versus Candyman. Pennywise.
Pennywise. I am
Candyman's
Jesus.
a fucking scary motherfucker.
He's Jesus. He's not Goku.
Goku or Jesus? Goku versus Jesus.
Goku versus Jesus. Now, are we talking pre-crucifixion Jesus or post?
Or resurrected Jesus.
Resurrected Jesus. Are they fighting in the afterlife? Are they fighting, or is it going to be like World Martial Arts Tournament rules, where it's like you get knocked out of the ring and you hit the floor, you're out?
Or if there's anything I know about Jesus, he can take a hit.
I know Jesus can take a hit. You guys watch The Passion of the Christ? Holy shit.
I always tell the story about when me and my brother seen Passion of the Christ in theaters when we were kids. It was like Mexican grandmas crying, abuelitas crying, people praying, and me and Lawrence were like, holy shit! Like marking out on the, because we did watch fucking Friday the 13th and fucking Freddy Krueger movies and shit. So the amount that this dude's getting fucked up, we were just like, holy shit!
One scene that sticks in my head is when they hit him with the whip, with the claws on it.
Cat of Nine Tails.
And it ripped the skin off his ribs, and you can see his ribs. I was like, holy shit!
That was some fucking, that was some Hellraiser shit.
Oh my God.
Torturing Jesus? That was some Hellraiser shit.
That was some fucking crazy shit.
Joe versus Old Yeller.
Well, it depends on if it's Old Yeller Strikes Back, the dog with the shotgun. Then, I don't know, we got ourselves a different kind of fight here.
The peanut butter's back on the shotgun.
What's up, Craze?
Yeah.
I got another movie for you to watch. It's called The Final Girls. Now, The Final Girls, the premise of the movie, I'm going to give it to you real quick. I'm going to let you watch it on your own. Premise of the movie, you get sucked into a horror film. That's all I'm going to give you for that movie. But go ahead and watch The Final Girls. Studio audience?
Final Girls?
The Final Girls.
Watch that.
Good one. It's with the chick from Couples Retreat.
Is it? Okay. All
So...
right. There's a movie coming out.
If you were... didn't mean to cut you off, but if you were sucked into a horror movie, which one of these motherfuckers would you want coming after you?
If I was stuck in a horror thing? Like
Yes. You're gonna die. Who's gonna kill you, Craig?
Well, Freddy, or Jason...
You want to die?
I'm straight on that.
Are you sure?
I'm fucking smashed right now.
You hear this guy? He's straight.
This is the 840 weed review. It's not the 840 let's fucking smoke wax until we black out.
Just gonna take another dab.
Go
dude.
ahead, bro.
Fuck off.
Have at it.
Judging me on anything. Anyways, go ahead.
Who do I not want to get killed by is for sure fucking Jason Voorhees.
Well,
God damn, that Friday the 13th video game should be coming out pretty soon, dude. You need to get on that. Because you can play the camper, and you can be chased, and you can run into a house, and turn on the radio, and then open up the window, jump out the window, but he's gonna go in there
and try to find you. And kill your ass.
It is fucking, pull up on YouTube, gameplay for Friday the 13th. Woo!
So then who would you have kill you?
None. Well, fucking...
If you had to choose.
Probably Freddy Krueger, because shit's gonna get crazy. It's already gonna be like an acid trip of death already. So
and you can kind of fight back.
You can fall into like insanity and not care about dying afterward.
I think I would have the easy way out and have Chucky just keep coming after me.
Frightening.
Just keep.
Because you can get away. You're not just gonna let him kill you.
He keeps coming after me though.
You're not gonna let him kill you. He's gonna fucking chase you into the closet, and you can see his head. You can only fucking track him because it's gonna be frightening. I've always fucking thought about that shit. When I had nightmares, it was always fucking toy coming to life. I used to have like fucking Todd McFarlane toys too, so they were just fucking like ripped up people. So whenever they came alive, it was already fucking scary.
It was fucked, dude. That's fucked. Yeah. No, yeah, Chucky was fucking horrifying, dude.
Terrible.
Now that I think about what I felt watching the original Child's Play, and then him fucking hitting that incantation on that fucking doll.
Terrible.
You talk about giving a kid nightmares, motherfucker.
Alright, so there's a movie. I got some homework for you. We're just gonna throw homework assignments.
Yeah,
this is the 840
homework review.
In theaters, on demand, on Amazon Video and iTunes, February 17th, exclusively towards California.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm telling you to watch it. There's a movie called XX from Magnet Releasings. Magnet put out the bangers, like fucking Hobo with a Shotgun.
Jesus.
They put out fucking.
Was it you that was showing me the Greasy Strangler?
The Greasy Strangler? I don't know if Magnet did Greasy Strangler.
That was so terrible.
No. That movie's awesome. There's your homework. The 840 homework review.
That movie was so extreme, dude.
There's a movie called XX. It's an anthology movie, which means that it's a bunch of stories unrelated to each other in a movie. There's a little bit of a twist to this movie. It's all female directors. This movie from the trailer looks promising. You need to check it out. XX Magnet releasing everywhere, like in select theaters, VOD, Amazon, iTunes, February 17th. You guys, XX Magnet also released a movie directed by Clown from Slipknot called Officer Down. He directed that movie. Corey Taylor's in it and everything.
Officer Down.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. But check it out. I want to go back and watch Samurai Jack. Did you hear Samurai Jack's coming back?
I heard that they were gonna do a movie.
No, the whole show. It's on Adult Swim. It can't be on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
It's on Adult Swim.
Nice. Huh.
He doesn't age, but he's older for some reason. It's weird. I didn't watch a lot of Samurai Jack when I was little.
I just like the fact that he's the professor from Powerpuff Girls.
No, he's not. He looks the same.
It's him, dude.
That's not him.
It's him, post-apocalyptic.
That's some Cartoon Network fucking conspiracy right there. That's fucking crazy.
God damn. That's some good shit.
So, check out Split.
Split.
I'll watch
The Founder.
Beetlejuice? Oh.
Finish the fucking Founder.
It wasn't Beetlejuice, it was The Founder.
It was The Founder. And
we'll get back to you with that movie review.
We'll get back to you on that movie review. You need to watch Man Seeking Women.
Man Seeking Woman.
Man Seeking Woman.
And that chick flick that turned into a horror movie.
The Final Girls.
The Final Girls. And watch Hellraiser. I think that was what we covered too.
I think we covered Hellraiser. Yeah, no, The Final Girls is a bit.
Oh, movie shit. We're still on the topic of movie shit.
Yeah.
John Carpenter hired. I forgot who the other guy was, but Danny McBride's writing it.
Oh shit.
The new Halloween movie. He's co-producing it. He's not director. He said he's gonna chill out on set, tell them what to do, direction they should go there. If they have questions, refer to him. That's gonna be awesome. As well as Kevin Smith is bringing back Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, nice.
He tried to get Clerks 3. He said one of the main actors backed out from it. He tried to do Mallrats, but it turned into a TV series, and no one's yet to pick it up. So now he, out of his own, he said he doesn't own the rights fully to Mallrats or Clerks, so he can't call the shots, but he owns all the rights for Jay and Silent Bob, so he's going to go ahead and make another one of that. And then try to get it back.
Bring all the old.
Same shit, same actors. Apparently, the Bluntman and Chronic movie that they did end up making in Jay and Silent Bob, they're going back to, I guess they're rebooting it, and they're going to try and stop it.
Again.
Yeah, again.
They should just make Bluntman and Chronic. That'd be a fucking awesome movie.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be a fucking crazy ass movie. Like they fucking turn into actual Bluntman and Chronic and start fucking saving people.
Well,
that'd be the shit. Kevin Smith, you watch the 840? Fucking make that movie for
Kevin
me.
Smith, a future guest of the 840 sometime?
Yeah, sometime in the near, maybe.
Sometime in the, when we get that money.
When we get that.
Yeah. So I was, you told me to watch this and The Founder, and I started watching it. But like I said earlier, SmackDown's coming to town. I went to get some tickets.
Yeah.
I fucking looked it up online, called in. Tickets are starting at $195, $200 just for, I don't have $400. I don't have $400 to drop on tickets.
Not to watch a fucking show that you can Torrance, California.
Not only that, but when you go to the events, it's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But I went to shitty era SmackDown Live. I want to go to the AJ Styles era SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
With Baron Corbin, my favorite Apollo Crews.
Oh yeah, smiles.
Smile.
He's all fucking.
Apollo Crews.
He's happy to be there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He's excited to be there.
He's a mark.
He's not only happy to be there, he's excited to be there, dude.
And to see a worn out Dolph Ziggler, of course I want to go.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I mean, who else is better than fucking? I'm here to show the world.
So, I wanted to get these tickets. They're fucking extremely expensive. So I hit up some ticket sites. A little Craigslist action. Have you done anything on Craigslist? What's your Craigslist experience?
I have bought cell phones off Craigslist, and that's pretty much it.
Cell phones?
Cell phones.
I wouldn't trust any electronic.
Well, because they're easy to just test if they're stolen or not. You just meet me at the Verizon store. Is this phone stolen? No, it's not. All right, I'm buying it.
Really?
You give this dude the money, all right, connect it to my line.
So you just
Out
have
the
like
fucking door. Out the fucking door. Yeah. It's quick. It's quick. It's easy. It's,
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
It's painless, man. It's painless.
So, like, I've sold shit on Craigslist. I was moving out of my apartment, and I sold some shit before I left. Got a nice little walking around money to go along with it.
A little swell in the wallet.
A little bit, a little bump, a little road bump in that fucking.
Like when you sat down, you were like, "Hey."
I was like, "Oh, gotta move this."
Whoa.
Put this away.
What's that down there, man?
Should stop by the bank on my way home.
Holy shit! I should. Yeah, go ahead and another round for the boys.
You guys want something else to drink? Bam. It's like that.
Yeah, another round.
Yeah, he didn't like that one. Get him something else. So Craigslist.
You filthy animal.
Craigslist. Offer up. I'm what's called a respectable person on those sites. I like to know what I'm buying. I like to sell something for a decent price to somebody. I looked up these tickets and this guy was cool. I called him and it ended up to sound like some older gentleman. So of course I'm gonna show older gentlemen a little respect. I'm not gonna tell him to fuck off or anything.
Yeah.
So this guy he's 60 miles away. He said let's meet 35 miles away.
Okay.
So we can meet somewhere in the middle. He knows where I'm coming from. I know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I deal with traffic all the way there because it fucking sucks on that 215 South.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Coming out of the Dino.
Ooh, dude, you're going from the shit into the shit.
Into the fucking blender of the shit.
Yeah, dude, it's a NutriBullet down there of cars.
Yes, sir, it is.
But I make it there. The guy tells me, hey, let's meet at Best Buy. I fucking I go to Best Buy. He says, oh, I'm across the street over here at Ono Hawaiian Barbecue. And I'm like, all right, I'll go over there. And go over across the street. I didn't see no Ono, but there were shopping centers like with places all in there. So I'm going through. There's no fucking Ono here. He's like, oh, I'm over by Target by the mattress store. He's like, it's right next to the Best Buy. And then I had to look. There's nothing in sight. And I'm calling this dude in between these interactions I have with him, and he's either not picking up his phone or he picks up his phone and he's like, hello? Like, hello? And then this guy was fucking with me.
Yeah.
And me, like I noticed 20 minutes in that this guy's a pile of shit. He's fucking around because he won't give me a straight answer. And he's not telling me anything around here. So I asked him, I was like, where are you at? Are you specifically in this area? Because we were told to meet up here. And then he just didn't answer me. So I said, fuck that. Like, take off home, back into traffic up. And then by the time I get home, he's like, what happened, man? I'm like, you had 3 ways to get a hold of me. He shut me down on all 3 of them and then decides to hit me up afterward. And then he throws in this little nugget. Yeah, we should try tomorrow or something. Fuck off. So I don't get SmackDown tickets. I'm not going to, I wanted to take my nephew to go see AJ Styles.
You know what you should do? What? You should text that dude and be like, hey, yeah, meet me over at some fucking...
At Team Bravo.
At some random place. And then just be like, no, I'm not there. Meet me over here. Yeah. And then give him the fucking runaround. Fuck that guy.
The wild goose chase. That shit pissed me off. That was my shitty day.
That's fucking terrible, man.
I didn't get to watch the founder because of that.
There's no honor amongst thieves, man.
Hey, is he... Alright.
Because that's technically scalping.
You can call me a thief all you want. Because I may or not be what you think I am. But don't call everyone in that community a thief.
Hey, It's called scalping, bro. There's strict laws.
That's not scalping, is it?
I don't know. I think.
I thought scalping's on premises.
I'm not on fucking.
Is it like the weed jargon? It's a donation. You know, we trade goods in between each other.
He's trading me fucking monetary goods, and I'm giving him fucking.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
Why would it be there?
know.
Why would it be there if it's illegal?
I have no idea. I'm not up on my fucking on my scalping law ethics here, man. But
I bought tickets before though.
What?
Tickets off Craigslist.
But what I am up on
Yeah.
is this current WWE that we're fucking going through right here.
Like high
On
spots?
the
You talking
road.
about high spots?
To WrestleMania, and on the highest spot that we can get, WrestleMania. How do you think it's looking, man? Are we gonna have ourselves a fire WrestleMania? As good as last year?
Was last year good? The
Not
year before
really.
that was better.
What was last year?
The year before that was awesome.
The year before that was Seth Rollins.
Here, that's the thing. What happened last year at WrestleMania? Tell me what happened last year at WrestleMania. Because The Undertaker didn't lose his streak.
No, he beat.
Bray Wyatt. And an alright.
Was that the Seth Rollins run-in?
Yeah. It was
Last year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
That
You don't
was
know what
2
happened
years
last year.
I have no
It's
idea.
because it sucks.
What happened
Last year wasn't, I don't remember anything.
Triple H and Roman Reigns? Dallas? It was Dallas, right? Last year was
but
Dallas?
that was like a fucking 30-minute intro to Triple H. And it was like, alright, and then he ended up losing the belt to Roman Reigns. So it's just
Well, what else happened, though? I can't remember anything else.
Luke Harper or Dean Ambrose got powerbombed into a ladder.
Into a ladder, yeah.
Cracked his head. Daniel Bryan won the title.
No, he did it.
Yeah, he did.
That was the year before. That last year was fucking goddamn Zack Ryder winning the Intercontinental belt.
Oh, that's right.
I really had to think about that.
Notice that's
that
all
was a terrible fucking card for just.
I don't think it'd be terrible. You're kind of shitting on it really bad. No, I don't know, dude.
Was
I
it?
don't remember.
Can you remember anything?
Let me bring it up. Let me just bring it up.
Bring that shit up, because I'm hoping that we get. Who did AJ Styles wrestle? He beat Jericho.
He got Jericho went over on that one.
Oh yeah, he lost to Jericho.
Yeah.
So
But he was still on WrestleMania.
So who do we fucking got going into this year? We have Brock Lesnar and Goldberg for the fucking Universal title, or what?
It was Shane and
Shane and Taker was the fucking main event. Are you kidding me, dude? Shane and The Undertaker was the main event of last year. No wonder I didn't fucking remember.
It was a fatal 4-week for the tag team. Los Matadores, Usos, New Day, and Kid and Cesaro. Ladder match for the Intercontinental where Daniel Bryan won.
Last year?
Yeah. Orton beat Rollins with the fucking... No,
last year was fucking Zack Ryder. That was the year before.
Yeah, that is 30. Oh shit, we're fucking... This is the 840, everybody.
This is the 840. 8-Tracks, what's up, dude?
8-Tracks, what's up, man?
You guys blowing us up over here.
Was he saying? Yeah, it was H. Reigns.
He says, who's the greatest wrestler of all time?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Woo! Now you gotta give the Ric Flair. Woo! After the Royal Rumble, and he won the title for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
Kalisto beat Ryback. That was a 10-diva tag team, man.
You know what? You know what last year was? Was 6 hours of fucking nothing.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Ladder match? No, the ladder match was Gnar.
Zack Ryder won.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens got a fucking Mitch Noka driver on
But Zack Ryder won.
And then, how long did he keep that belt for?
And he didn't pay for drugs.
How long did he keep that belt for? He lost it the next
24 hours.
The Lesnar versus Ambrose street fight was
sucking fucking terrible.
Triple threat match: Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch for the title. Hell in a Cell.
Nothing I haven't fucking seen, and that match was just missing Bayley.
Corbin won the 20-man Andre the Giant Memorial,
which was just like thrown in there for filler.
You know what's thrown in there for filler? The Rock beating the Wyatt family.
That was fucking thrown in there for filler too, and the way that John Cena acts toward anybody else that's cutting a promo other than himself. and anybody that's cutting a better promo than John Cena. See, this is the shit that I don't like about John Cena, and it's not the typical shit.
WrestleMania 32 sucked.
It's not the typical shit that people say about John Cena.
Yeah.
The shit I don't like about John Cena is when he's in the ring with somebody like Enzo Amore, or he's in the ring with like somebody like The Rock, and he's acting like he's playing a sing-along fucking...
Yeah. Where
He's fucking completely mocking the fucking talent that's in the ring with them, and then Cena's generic ass fucking promo he cuts every single fucking time he's out there.
Yeah.
He waits, he lets everybody cut a promo on him, he waits, and then he cuts a Mick Foley style fiery promo. But it's John Cena style fiery promo. It's the same, I never give up, and I never surrender. But I guess the guy could take a bump.
John Cena, I don't know. I hate him. I don't like him. I'm starting to hate Roman Reigns a lot more than John Cena. But what he did with the U.S. title,
I'll always respect that dude for that shit.
I give my props for that shit.
But
it was good. All right, let's get some of these comments real quick. WrestleMania 32 did indeed suck. The WrestleMania before that was fucking awesome. And this year, who knows? We might get a Brock Lesnar Goldberg for the Universal title.
AJ
Squash
Styles,
match.
AJ Styles, Randy Orton.
AJ Styles is gonna. I don't know.
AJ Styles, Randy Orton for the belt.
As much as I don't know, dude.
Because how long do you think Cena holds this belt until he just goes the way of Old Yeller and stops wrestling and comes back?
And stops wrestling? I think
he's gonna come back every now and then, like Rock.
No, I think he has. I think he has a lot more.
Yeah, but he has a lot more stamina as far as like The Rock is concerned in 2003.
Yeah, but he also has.
Where he was still making movies and coming back, win the belt, lose the belt, go make a movie, come back.
I don't think he's gonna be that bad.
I think he
can still go.
Yeah, of course,
but the thing is, the people that he has to go against is very limited. He's done Bray Wyatt before. How many times have he wrestled Randy Orton?
Is he gonna wrestle Dean Ambrose? They don't build anybody, dude.
Baron Corbin,
dude. They need to stop putting people from NXT straight up.
Why?
Like they need to stop taking people like Austin Aries.
It's developmental, fuck.
But see, here's the thing though.
You're forgetting that NXT's development.
I know, but people see him and that's it. They lose that hype. If they would have debuted Austin Aries against Neville.
He's not ready yet, dude. He's recovering from injury.
Austin Aries signs with WWE. First feud he gets. He comes out of the fucking crowd, beats the shit out of Neville, feud with Neville. That would have been the shit. Yeah. Instead, we get Austin Aries, starts in NXT, and now he's gonna work his way into obscurity on 205 Live.
No.
They're already killing him off of Raw. They're taking the cruiserweights. Spoiler alert! They're taking the cruiserweights off of Raw.
Dude, shut up.
Because it doesn't do good.
It doesn't do good on its own either.
Bobby Roode attacking for the title, for the WWE title right away. You don't think that would have been better than what we got?
Bobby Roode is.
Exactly.
But they know
we're talking about a fucking stale ass company. Stale.
You're fucking tripping.
It's stale, bro. Dolph Ziggler and The Miz and all these people that have been running around and just been shitty. It's stale. Mm-hmm. And if you just throw a fucking wrestler like Bobby Roode with his Glorious, because they still have
that. You just fucking said you don't think they should directly come up from NXT.
They shouldn't. Bobby Roode should have showed up and immediately challenged.
NXT. He showed up already.
He should have showed up and immediately challenged for the Intercontinental title, won it the way he won the NXT title. Because
that's the thing. He shouldn't. He already did, motherfucker. He's already in NXT.
Okay, so now when he goes to the main roster with people that have cable and not the WWE network, he's already been seen by the people that have the WWE network that are in the building. So they don't have that, oh my God, it's Bobby Roode. They have that, it's Bobby Roode. Okay, it's time for everybody to cheer. There's not that wow factor. Had Bobby Roode come out and say he killed Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title and pushed Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose not necessarily aside but as contenders and not this just, all right, Dean, you win, all right, Dolph, you lose.
Yeah,
Dean, you're gonna lose, and then Dolph's gonna win.
Well, look how much they put into Dean and Dolph, and they're not just gonna fucking get squashed by some no-name from fucking NXT.
They're not no-name people.
Dude,
you're talking about these people like Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura can't rock that motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're also talking to these people that they have the same namesake as Samoa Joe or AJ Styles. They don't.
Okay,
these guys don't. People don't know them as much as they know Samoa Joe. People have been waiting for Samoa Joe to come, and you haven't even talked about Samoa Joe.
All right, so
piece of shit.
When you watched St. Valentine's Day Massacre,
yes,
and you saw Paul White come through the fucking.
This isn't Paul White, and this isn't Stone Cold versus McMahon either.
You saw Paul White come through the fucking ring. Did you know who he was?
All right, I didn't watch WCW.
But did you know who Paul White?
I knew who he was.
You had an idea.
No, I knew who he was because whatever I watched at WCW, I knew Paul White was from there.
You knew the Giant, right? He had weight around him. He had an aura.
Yeah.
So when he came out and he attacked Austin, he immediately put himself in that picture. So Bobby Roode comes out and puts himself in the Intercontinental picture, which I think he would be like the perfect, like Rick Rude style fucking Intercontinental champion. He'd be perfect. But now he's already debuted in the developmental, and now he's gonna come up to the main roster, and that little aura is already chipped away at.
You're talking about NXT like it's not something to go through.
It's not. It's not for the main guys. Mm-hmm. It works for a couple of people like Kevin Owens. It's not working for.
No, it doesn't work for Tyler Breeze.
It's not working for Bo Dallas.
No.
It didn't work. It didn't work for Big E.
You know why?
By himself.
They probably should have spent a little more time in developmental.
It didn't work for Seth Rollins right away.
Kevin Owens didn't even need to go to. He might have for his promo skills and get the little monkey off his back. But dude.
I don't think
NXT completely helped his wife because he was spending time with Dusty Rhodes on the daily.
That's true. But these
NXT, I would agree with you, sucks now probably because they don't have the type of mentorship that they did a couple years ago.
It's like fucking SmackDown Light now. They do like fucking. They'll do a segment. They start a fight. People come out to help. At the end of the show, they're in a 6-man tag. I was like, ew.
I'm not saying Bobby Roode. I'm not saying Nakamura. I'm not saying fucking
Austin Aries.
What Eric Young? I wouldn't say
Eric Young.
All
with
those guys
Sanity.
will fucking tear
Eric Young with Sanity up on the main roster. No NXT. That would have fucking rocked the house.
They can do that. I'm not saying they
can't. They need
but
to
I'm saying
this
the
shit
amount
up
of people.
because it's very stale.
Do you remember when Braun Strowman debuted? And we're like, who the fuck is this guy? Where did he come from? He's not in NXT and all this other shit. That's how some people react to say someone like Bobby Roode.
But then what did we get?
I'm scared for Nakamura to make a main roster debut
and
not get a reception.
What did we get from Braun Strowman that first couple weeks? Shit.
Him beating up
Jericho? We got shit. We got terrible fucking work. But these people are people that have carried names, carried titles in other companies, and they try. Yes. I feel like they discredit the other companies, and like that's not something they should do for wrestling as a whole.
Or discredit the other companies?
Yeah, wrestling as a whole needs to be like if the Young Bucks come in and they just get.
I don't think people know who the Young Bucks are.
Okay, but listen though, if the Young Bucks come in and they get a slow start in NXT. And then they kind of win they kind of are about to win the NXT titles, and then they don't, and then they come up say they come up like the Vaudevillains. That'd be fucking terrible because those guys can rock the motherfucking house.
Yeah, but they're not limited
regardless of who knows who they are.
They're not limited by a gimmick the Vaudevillains are.
If you didn't know who the Young Bucks were, and you were sitting there enjoying your SmackDown. Mm-hmm. And
biting through the SmackDown.
Yeah, you're just like, SmackDown, this is so cool. The Usos versus fucking the Shining Stars. This is tight.
I'll watch that.
And then the Young Bucks run out. Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, you don't know who the Young Bucks are, right?
Yeah.
You don't know who the Young Bucks are.
Yeah.
And they come out. Personally? You personally, you're sitting there. You're biting through your SmackDown. It's a hypothetical. I'm throwing at you. Yeah. You're biting through your SmackDown. You're watching the Usos versus the Shining Stars, or better yet, the Matadors. Usos versus the Matadors. Young Bucks come out, start a super kick party, and throw a Meltzer driver.
Yeah.
You have no idea who they are.
Yes.
Do you know who they are now, and will you ever forget them?
No, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Bobby Roode,
Like
with just that...
What, is he going to come out and pump handle somebody?
No.
What is he going to come out and DDT somebody? Hey.
No.
Brad.
That's
not a Meltzer driver. That's not a super kick party.
But that's not... You've seen Bobby Roode live. You've seen the fucking... The aura.
I also seen Shinsuke live.
The presence that he came out, that glorious shit. If he were to come out like that and heel all over everybody, it would be glorious.
Yeah.
But no, this is what I'm saying though. Like Nakamura could have been thrown right into the fucking.
Should have been.
He could have been thrown right into the mix.
Yeah. But that puts a lot more credit to guys like AJ, who immediately come in and it's a guarantee. You got guaranteed success right there.
Yeah, and they should test him, of course. Put him against people that are like.
Well, they did. AJ came back, and then what he go? He lost at WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. To Jericho and shit. But like,
he got smashed by Jericho.
They need to start doing that more, like, because now we're just seeing, okay, somebody debuts, they go to NXT, and then they get beat off of NXT, and then they're on the main roster.
Uh-huh.
I don't really like that, because Samoa Joe went out and lost. From NXT, he went out, lost his belt, went out, and now he's up on the main roster.
Now he's being set to be the biggest thing.
Yeah. Oh, and he's the hottest free agent. Why is he a free agent? Did his contract expire? What the fuck?
In the 2 days that he was on the open market, we scooped him up.
We scooped him up right away. Like if they were, it's almost like if they were to bring back fucking broken Matt Hardy and put him in NXT. Would you agree with that?
No, because it seems like that shit just can't happen, because once you get into the WWE, yeah, cool, accomplishment. But it seems like there's a pecking order then. Mm-hmm. Like, if you were to go into NXT.
Well, it's like fucking tenure. I can do whatever I want!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tenured! I'm Dolph Ziggler. I don't have to fucking wow you. I'm just gonna wrestle like Shawn Michaels every night. And you're gonna fucking like it.
You hate Dolph Ziggler because he steals Shawn Michaels' light and he doesn't give him props for it?
That's fucking terrible, dude.
I like it.
I fucking hate Dolph Ziggler.
How about the fact Dolph Ziggler's Instagram name was Heel Ziggler and he was the dumbest babyface forever?
I hate Dolph Ziggler. I hate Dolph Ziggler because his gimmick doesn't match his wrestling, and he does a super kick fall pin every single time like he's fucking...
That's a special thing you know.
I don't like that.
You don't like it's the last ditch effort.
The last ditch super kick effort.
Yeah, into a pin, because you have no...
That's what I give that. That shit sucks, dude.
Well, Brock Lesnar or Goldberg's gonna face KO at Fastlane at this next Who Gives a Shit pay-per-view.
So do you think that
he's gonna lose the title to Goldberg, and it's gonna be Goldberg versus Brock at WrestleMania?
Do you think it's gonna be a fucking squash match?
Owens?
Yeah.
Oh shit. If it wasn't, that would set up for like Owens Lesnar, because you know that.
Finally.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's gonna be a good match.
Samoa Joe Lesnar.
But I don't like the way they're making Owens wrestle.
What do you mean?
He's like, I watch old Kevin Steen matches and they're fucking crazy.
You can't do that shit.
I know.
You can't package pile driver Sami Zayn through fucking 2 ladders in WWE.
Not like hardcore shit, but I'm talking like he just does his chin locks now, and it's like it's getting old.
He's a heel, baby. Get that heat.
It's getting old with that
Squeeze
chin
right
lock.
out
I
of
still
him.
want to see some good ass wrestling. Let's see some good ass wrestling.
All right, WrestleMania. We got I got high hopes. I guess I don't want Goldberg and Lesnar to be for the title. Kevin Owens is doing pretty fucking good as the longest reigning Universal / co-United States champion.
Well, say if he does lose it, and it's Goldberg and Lesnar at WrestleMania, he can fucking win it back right after. For whoever the winner that is.
Or do you think he'll face Jericho for the United States? I gotta have a belt.
I say they give it to Goldberg. He beats Lesnar at WrestleMania, retires with the belt, tournament. Finn Balor makes his return. Surprise.
He doesn't need to fucking be in a tournament though, because he always has that guaranteed shot.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, like the final contestant, the guy that's gonna win the fucking belt. He's about to win it.
That's too far on the road. You should be coming back pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. But nothing ever goes the way I want it to because I just put my final drafts and I turn them into Vince and he just doesn't.
He is yet to.
He is yet to fucking even say anything to me. But
that's high spots.
That has been high spots, and I think
it's wrestle talk.
I think it's time to
give
it the old review here.
We went late tonight, you guys.
Went extra late for you.
Let's burn through these real quick. Girl from the Ring versus anything buried in Pet Cemetery.
I have not seen Rings yet, so
Rings.
The Rings.
The original
Rings? No, Rings. The new one that came out.
Yeah, but this is talking about the original.
Yeah, no, but the new one that came out, the premise is fucking gnarly. Somebody hacks into the World Security
Facebook
Council, I guess.
Everyone on Facebook.
And fucking shoots the Ring movie out to everybody, everywhere.
Yeah.
That TV shows the Ring. Your cell phone shows the Ring. My cell phone shows the Ring. Everybody on the plane shows the Ring. And your mother was a lesbian? Yeah!
RoboCop versus Terminator. There is a fan-made mashup on YouTube. Look that up because it is fucking glorious.
RoboCop versus Terminator. Look up the Death Battle. Shout out to Death Battle. Look up Screw Attack on YouTube.com/ScrewAttack. RoboCop wins. Spoiler alert.
Star Wars and ET have a connection. YouTube it. 3 extraterrestrial ET aliens were in episode 3. There was also some in Men in Black.
Episode 2. They were in episode 2, Attack of the Clones, when they were asking the Security Council for permission to lift a blockade or some shit. And you see them. But also the connection that this guy didn't make either was in E.T. There is a Yoda costume when they're going out trick-or-treating. So...
Wasn't E.T. in Men in Black as well? You don't know about that?
E.T.
Look it up. They're in the base, the Men in Black base. That's crazy. No, I didn't know that about both.
No, that's not. Those aren't ETs. Those are fucking. They look like ETs. They're not. But there's speculation that ET is an actual Jedi. He is a long lost Jedi that shot out into space because he has healing powers and he communicates telepathically.
Okay, he might be some sort of off breed.
So he might be a Jedi himself, Mr. E.T. Stone Cold E.T. Have you seen that? What's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Go on YouTube and look up Stone Cold E.T.
That's what's on YouTube today.
We are going to leave you with an 840 review of this. What was it, Haze?
This was Super Lemon Haze.
Super Lemon Haze and some Dutch Masters.
Alright, dude. Dutch Masters. I think I smoked one a long time ago.
Purple and Grape Fusion.
This right here. This Dutch Master right here. We usually smoke Swishers or fucking blunt wraps or whatever.
We fucks with it.
Cosmo said himself when he was splitting that blunt that it was hard to split.
It was tough. It was like fucking cloth.
When I rolled it, that shit was easy as fuck to seal.
Nice.
So take whatever you will with both of those facts. I'll go ahead and put the Dutch Master over.
It's good.
It's good.
We're gonna give it a.
All right. So here on the 840 we have a ranking system. Worst to best. Stress, Pretendo, Chronic Kush, OG Kush. Of course. I'd give the Dutch Masters a Kush. Kush.
I'd give it a Kush. I'm pretty faded.
Now, just the blunt itself. I'm talking about the weed now. Super Lemon Haze. I would give this a Kush as well.
I would give it a Kush as well.
It is.
I would tend to agree because I am smashed off that, and the blunt got me pretty goddamn good. And is there leftovers?
Yeah, there's. You were pretty sleepy when I got it, like when we were about to start the show.
And there's leftovers.
And the sativa kind of woke you up.
It did.
And that and flashbacks of jiu-jitsu.
Oh fuck. Feeling that collar choke. It's not a good thing.
We don't have the sound effects, but that's the review, the official 840 review. We're gonna go ahead and pull this ship into the harbor, you guys.
Crash it into the harbor.
Crash it,
It's hangover style.
Fall out the driver's seat and stumble in on home.
Goddamn.
I'm
So,
pretty fucking high right now. I'm smashed.
I fucking faded. So next week we got the founder review for you.
The endless, the dramatic.
The dramatic end of the founder review. We're gonna talk. What would you do if you were the last man on earth next week?
Okay.
We got a special guest. Don't know who it is. Haven't even thought about booking anybody.
Book.
There might be a guest. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a guest.
We're talking maybe the Dogman of Mississippi.
The Dogman in Mississippi. You're still going deep.
It's still going deep. We're gonna still dig in on the 840.
Okay.
Take a bite out of something fucking we don't understand.
Okay.
Because that's what we do here on the 840.
Yeah,
we help people understand and we get fucking medicated. This has been the 840. I'm Cas.
Crazy.
We'll see you guys the fuck later.
Where you going, dude? You leaving, bro?